As we've moved through this process, there have been 3 formal pieces that the candidates have prepared. In my first, I outlined my qualifications and experience, including several years volunteering for the Finance Committee of the HOA, most recently as chair. In the second, I affirmed my strong belief in Ford's Colony and the people who live here and my interest in serving that community. In this final piece, I'm going to share the principles that have guided my work on the Finance Committee and that would guide my work if you elected me to represent you. It starts with an overarching view that Ford's Colony is a special place, and the priority is maintaining and enhancing what makes it special so that we remain and are considered to be highly desirable and a very satisfying place to live. So it's a short and a long-term view. Undermining this are 3 pillars. These are the things I think are important and the things that, if we manage them well, provide value to residents today and will drive value as we move forward. The first, it has to be our physical assets. This is where it starts. It's the first view of Ford's Colony. It's bricks driving through the gate. The campus and the recreational facilities significantly enhance our quality of life. Now and in the long term, they are the most visible element of our value proposition. Our finances. Not just because I'm an accountant, this underlies everything. For the folks who live here now, financial stability, conservative dues, and fiscal prudence are critical. But our financial position, which is very strong, is also a prerequisite for being a premier community. And finally, our community. We are a community. What makes it so? Well, for me, it's security, it's communications, it's the clubs and activities, and mechanisms for getting to know people, for being connected, and for putting down roots. Yes, we can and do keep in touch with our friends through social media, but we're still human beings. We want to connect, we want to know our neighbor, we not want to feel like we belong. Ford's Colony is unusually rich in this regard, and it's maybe part of the reason that so many of us feel so connected and strongly about it. As our demographics shift, I think we need to emphasize and respect community, the whole community, be inclusive. It's a key strength. It supports satisfaction with Ford's Colony. It's a value-enhancing differentiator. It's a less visible element of our value proposition, but it's important. As we move ahead, we're going to continue to be challenged to balance the short and the long-term needs within the 3 pillars and prioritizing across the 3 pillars. There are competing priorities just about everything we do. It's seldom one-dimensional. And I think it's important to recognize that, because I think the effective balancing is the key to maintaining and enhancing the value of this very special place. So how does it work in practice? I think it starts by listening, then you listen some more, and then you collaborate. And if you do that effectively, the answers start to come together. You can see the trade-offs, you can then balance and prioritize. And perhaps the big thing is, at the end of the day, you can then communicate clearly what those priorities and balances are. If elected to represent you, would I get it right all the time? And no, I'm human. But I would do my very best on your behalf, do my homework, listen, collaborate, focus on the end goal, and communicate. So thank you so much for your time and consideration now and over the process. Stay well, be safe.